Excuse me, I think we can start our discussion now.
Okay, thank you Nazri for the two. So Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone. So everyone is here, right?
Yes, we are.
Thank you.
Yes,
So thank you for coming to our meeting today. For the meeting today, we will have some discussion about the Open Mic Day that will be held on the last of this January. So without wasting any more time, I will pass to Nazri as our Secretary of UTHM Public Speaking Club to continue it. So Nazri.
Okay, thank you, Amir. So before we continue our discussion, we need a leader for each committee. Okay, first, Promotion and Publicity Committee. For this committee, they need to gaining public visibility or awareness for the event via the media. Next, Participants and Registration Committee. For this committee, they need to manage the registration for participants for this event. Then, Venue and Logistic Committee. For this committee, they need to find a venue and provide the necessary items for this event. And lastly, Welfare and Safety Committee. Okay, for this committee, they need to manage matters related to the welfare and safety for the participants. So that's all. So I left it to Amir to appoint a head for each committee.
So thank you Nazri for a little bit explanation about every committee. So now we will choose the head of the committee for the four committee that we have. So for the first committee, who will take part for the promotion and publicity.
Okay, I will take the responsibility for this committee.
Thank you for Maher for the volunteer. So who will take for the second committee? That is participant and registration.
I will be responsible for community of registration and participants.
So thank you, Alif, because want to take the responsibility for participant and registration. And for the venue and logistic,
I think I can take the responsibility to be the head of venue and logistic committee.
So thank you, HADFIZ, for the energetic response or to taking the part for venue and logistic. So for the welfare and safety, I think for the last one, I will give it to FARIS because he's the only one who doesn't have any work. So now, I hope Nazri have complete to jot down every information that we got by now. Okay.
Yes, Amir.
Okay. Now I want all of you to tell more details about the tasks that every committee will done, and make sure everyone know, even they don't take part of that committee. So we will go for the first committee, who is Maher, as our promotion and publicity committee. So Maher, you can go now.
Okay, thank you, Amir. For promotion and publicity committee, we will be responsible for advertising this event to approach students. The promotion and publicity committee develop various publicity material and promote it in social media to attract students to join this event. Anyone have an idea on material to promote our event?
Excuse me. I think one of the best way to promote our event is by making a poster and post it in the internet, such as Instagram and Facebook. I think by promoting on internet can reach out many students at UTHM.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz, for the suggestion. So we will print a poster and hanging it on campus and the surrounding area of student village, other than post it in social media. Okay, other than that, we will creating flyers and distribute it. Lastly, we will documenting activities on the day of event. That's all.
Thank you, Maher, for the quick explanation. So we will go for the second committee, Alif, as our participant and registration committee. So Alif, you can go now.
Alright, Assalamualaikum everyone. I will explain about my community, which is registration and participants. For registration, we suggest to create a Google form where in the form it is necessary to state the name, metric number phone, faculty, and selection of audience or participants.
Excuse me, may I suggest something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, for the participant, why don't we choose 2 students from each faculty? So we will have 6 participants for this event. I think that is an ideal number.
Yeah, I think that is a good idea. Alright, since we are facing a challenge of pandemic COVID-19, so then we propose to limit the audience to only 20 people. Then we will invite participant and audience to enter the WhatsApp group to find out more about our events. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So thank you, Alif, for the explanation, and also very sensitive about the COVID that's spread nowadays. So we will go to the HADFIZ as our venue and logistic committee to explain. So HADFIZ, you can go now.
Okay, so as the venue and logistic committee, first thing first, I need to get the exact date for us to run the event. For me to survey and book the place to make open mic day, because usually some place need to be informed and booked 1 or 2 weeks before to prevent any clash with others. After that, I need to survey a few places before I can book it, because the place should have a mic system to make the event run smoothly. In addition, I also need to form a small team to help me to set up the hall, like to arrange chair for the crowd, table for the judges, and to decorate the hall. I think that's all the work that I need to do first. So if you guys have any places that is good and suitable to run the event, you can tell me now for me to survey that place first. If there any.
Okay, I would like to suggest to do at auditorium 1.
Okay, such a great idea. I will add it to the list. Thank you, Faris, for the recommendation. So if there is no more ideas, I think that's all for the venue and logistic part. Thank you.
Thank you, Hafiz, for the explanation about venue and logistic. So we will go for our last person, who is Faris IZWAN, as our welfare and safety community to explain about his part. So Faris, you can go.
Okay, so in terms of welfare, I will make a deal with the university cafe to prepare food for breakfast, lunch, and tea. I also will send a letter to the University Health Center to obtain their permission to use the first aid. I also will prepare a spot or a booth for them in the auditorium in case something unwanted happen to the participants. Not just that, I will also send a letter to the university security unit to them to make a control outside the auditorium. And also I will build my own team to control the participant inside the auditorium. So they will follow the all SOP. That's all for me. Any suggestion or questions?
I guess so far so good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you everyone for give a great response and explanation about every committee that you all take a part. Before I forget, refer to HADFIZ question. I want to ask everyone, can someone give me suggestion about the date that we can have our open mic day? Someone can give suggestion?
Excuse me. I
Yes, ma'am.
suggest this event will be held on 30 January. So are you all agree?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think it's good date. Okay, thank you Nazri for the response. According to our calendar, 30 January is Saturday, so it's a weekday. So I think it's a good day and a good date. Now I will pass to Nazri to make a conclusion for our meeting today. Good.
Okay, thank you, Amir. For more clear, I will repeat. MAHER is a head for promotion and publicity committee. Alif is a head for participant and registration committee. And HAFIZ is a head for venue and logistic committee. And lastly, FARIS is a head for welfare and safety committee. So any suggestion or problem can be referred to me or Amir immediately. That's all. So I handed it back to Amir to continue.
So thank you Nazri for the conclusion. Last but not least, I want to remind everyone to make sure to bring out the process for our next meeting on 12th January at the same platform, this Google Meet. So I think that's all for today. I hope everyone can take care of their health due to COVID that spread everywhere and the non-stop rain for the last 2 days. So that's all for today.